You're just doing this because you're a mean, crabby old woman, and this is your way of I
love to get under your skin. If there's any moment I can,
well,
I
it's
try.
not you, it's Lyndon Johnson, Caddo Commissioner.
Yeah.
And when well, give us a little background here, because I sort of was aware of their motion yesterday, and you can give them. I'm not giving it away yet, because that's what I want you to do. I didn't know she was going to play this, the Lyndon Johnson soundbite, and as she was playing it, she could see me getting more and more irritated and more annoyed and more and more just angry.
Your face went crazy.
And so as she's watching me turn a brighter shade of red, she's getting giddier and giddier, more and more giddy at your end of the table.
You were Willy Wonka-ing down there.
And so, I'm like that inflato girl.
The blueberry girl.
Yes. Yeah. And she's all but giggling. So give us the background, then hit the Lyndon Johnson bit.
Lyndon Johnson, one of the Caddo commissioners, put a measure on the agenda asking his fellow commissioners to pass a resolution which would call on state lawmakers to tighten up our gun laws. He said it was time to do something about the lax gun laws in Louisiana.
Basically, what I've been looking at is how some of the communities across the United States have been dealing with gun laws. And doing that research, I found that Louisiana has a pretty sloppy gun law. Based on some state grades, we are an F. We're 43 out of 50 for its gun law strength. The state doesn't require a state permit. It doesn't require a firearm registration. It doesn't require no license to carry one. There is no law on the books on assault weapons. There is no law on restricting the size of magazine capacity. And there is no law on real background checks on all firearm purchases. You can buy them without doing a background check. So looking at that and looking at some studies, it shows that some of the states that do have a stronger state gun law basically have a safer state to live within. We talk about how we want to make sure that we make Louisiana safe. We talk about how not to spend a whole bunch of money in trying to do this. This is one way in which we don't spend a lot of public dollars to do this, but it keeps people who are responsible to have weapons and to use them. I know this is sportsman's paradise, but at the same time, we also want to make sure that we don't have certain guns on the streets that will have the potential to kill people that need to live.
Are you okay?
Oh my God.
Your heads are gonna explode.
It's Lyndon Beto Johnson.
Oh.
Look, let me start here, okay? What he termed one man's sloppy gun laws, what he calls sloppy gun laws.
Yes.
What he calls sloppy gun laws are my constitutional Second Amendment rights. Sloppy gun. What did he say, Louisiana? Hold on, I wrote it down.
We have an F.
43rd in gun law strength. According to who? According to who? Anti-gun people. 43rd in, how's about we say we're 7th in individual constitutional rights? Let's turn that around. We're
like
not 43rd in gun strength. We're 7th in constitutional rights.
Protecting your right to carry a gun.
And then he launches into that bit about, I'm looking at states with stronger gun laws and they're safer. What are you talking about?
Horse hockey?
There is no place in America that has stronger, stricter, more stringent gun law. When I went on vacation and drove through the state of Illinois, what did I go out of my way to be sure to do?
Make sure your gun was legal.
No. I went out of my way to remove the bullets, the ammunition, the rounds for target, not the gun, the ammunition, the 22 plinking bullets that I keep in my car, because in the state of Illinois, unless you have a license from the state of Illinois, if they had found a single bullet in my car, I could have gone to jail for up to 2 years
You can't have bullets in the car?
without a license. Ammunition.
So you throw them away when you get to the Illinois border?
I just took them out of the car before I left town. The point is this: you will not find a state anywhere that has stronger, more stringent, more constitutional abridging laws than the state of Illinois.
And Chicago's a very safe city, isn't it?
In Chicago, every weekend, what is it, 5, 10, 15, 20 people not only shot but killed every weekend in a city with the strictest gun laws in the United States of America.
If we tighten our gun laws, aren't you concerned that you and me, law-abiding citizens, can no longer get the ammunition we want? But you know what? Criminals somehow still find a way.
We don't have sloppy. Remember, I'll say it again, just what the line I used to open the segment. One man's sloppy gun laws or another man's Second Amendment constitutional rights.